It is March 4th, 2011, and this is the SC Center. What's up, guys? JP McDonough here, joined as always by Patrick Chobo Peon O'Neill. What's going on, Patrick?
Not much. Excited to get back to it. What's up?
Not much, man. Just doing the daily grind, getting the SC news out there, and we don't have too much really for a Friday show for the weekend edition of the SC Center. I usually anticipate a lot of news and a lot of tournaments, but really there's not that much going on. I think IEM kind of stopped all of that since a lot of European players are those players playing in those weekly cups. And this week, not so much. But we do have the IEM Round of 4 semifinals that happened last night. We had Moon taking out Squirtle 3-2, and from what I was told, it was a very, very good series. And also in the Team Liquid thread, they recommended that. We had Moonglade losing to Ace 0-3. Not really what I had expected. I was kind of expecting Moonglade to put up somewhat of a fight, but he didn't. And did you happen to watch those matches at all, Patrick?
I didn't. Well, actually, I saw a couple this morning. I saw Moon versus Squirtle, which was really, really awesome. I did not watch Moonglade versus Ace, but I do know that Moonglade then went out for a beer with Ace afterwards, and I think the two enemies made up, which is good to hear.
Yeah, I heard the Squirtle Moon series was actually really, really back and forth, really competitive. I mean, it was a 3-2, so that's probably going to be an incredible series. You could check out all the VODs over at tv.esl.eu or
We'll have the link below.
Yeah, just look below. ESL's, anyways. Code last night, round of 16, day 2. We had TSL Rain going up against Zenix Jejun. I think that's how he said that. Maybe they have something else. Is that the Jobsu guy? No, I don't think so. Maybe it is just Jejun. But anyways, Rain won 2-0. In the next match, we had Alicia versus Noblesse. Noblesse was, of course, that Terran who opened up with Ghost in the TVT in the round of 32, but Alicia apparently got on Artosis' radar last night because he couldn't stop talking about how good his decision-making was. And from watching the games when I had the commentary muted, it was pretty good. Alicia definitely was a good player. He's a very passive player almost. He wasn't that aggressive from what I saw. What happened in the next two matches, Patrick?
Well, OGS Supernova took out Alive in a TVT 2-1, and then MMA, or whatever, I believe his name might just be Slayers M, I'm not even sure anymore, went down to TSL Killer 1-2 after taking the first match. Code S round of 16 is tonight, I do believe, and the illustrious and famous San is going up against the Wind, and I'm sure Artosis and whatnot are going to be super excited to see if San can keep it going on. I don't think he's in Zenith anymore, by the way, which is why I'm only calling him San.
Yeah,
although
he's in like one of the new teams, and I'm not really sure the name of it. We'll have to look that up for you guys. I know the initials are really obscure, and can't actually say what it is, but I don't think there's a vowel in the actual team name. So
that's going to be good. Yeah, I can barely keep track of A, the Korean names, and B, the Korean teams. So whatever. I'll do my best to figure that out for you guys. Next one's Tester versus SC. Tester has a lot of fans from a good performance in beta, like when he played in the King of the Beta Day 9's tournament. He hasn't really performed in about 6 months, though, I feel.
I would agree.
He's in Code S, so don't get me wrong. Clearly, he's very good, but the way he's talked up, because he did well in beta, people love him. And I think I hold that against him a little bit, and I'm waiting for him to really earn all this accolades.
Those matches are going to be awesome, though, because we've got Tuldarim Altar, then Terminus Re, and Scrap Station last. You're going to see a lot of macro plays from Tester and SC, unless, of course, Tester just decides to forgate one of those huge maps. We'll have to see. But typically, those are huge macro maps, so it should be some exciting games nonetheless for that series.
Yeah, no, I can't say enough about the GSL maps. They're really lending themselves to some really awesome games, and I think in 2011 we're going to see more and more tournaments with those maps. Next up is Ensnare versus Lin. Lin, one of the most, probably the best performing Warcraft 3 player in the world right now as far as StarCraft 2 goes. Off the top of my head, I'm probably leaving out someone very, very obvious. But anyway, it's going to be a good match. And then AnyPro versus Kyrix. I believe Kyrix kind of shocked JP. I seem to recall him being shocked when he moved on. So that's going to be some good games. DVP is always a really fun matchup, whether it be Brood War or StarCraft 2. What happened in the V?
Well, it actually hasn't happened yet, but real quick, a little bit of a change for Code S. Every Friday they have started doing Code S starting at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So they're moving it back a little bit as it is the weekend, which typically probably keep it the same and maybe move it back on Monday. But anyways, it's going to start earlier tonight. It's going to be awesome. Tune in for that. But also tune in for Complexity Gaming's The V. And we're going to have Paynews going up against Cruncher tonight for a best of 7 series. And Dignitas Show was the winner last week for Complexities the V. But since he's playing at the Intel Extreme Masters this week, they brought in 2 other players, and the winner of these 2 people will go up against Show for week 8. And they've also introduced a new map pool, which I'm not sure if that was because of us last week, because we kind of criticized them. But they've got Zelnaga Cavern, Shattered Temple, Crossfire SC, Metalopolis, Typhon Peaks, Backwater Gulch, and then Terminus Re. Complete turnaround from last week when Game 7 was Steps of War. Now you went from the smallest map to probably the biggest map in StarCraft 2. Good job, Joshi. Doing a good job over there at the Complexity V, and go check him out. You can find it, I believe, at over at Team Liquid. I forget the Ustream link. That's just terrible of me, but it'll be on the side of Team Liquid if you just go over there. And also, if you go to ComplexityGaming.com, they will have it there. What is going on with the TSL3 tomorrow, Patrick?
All right, so I don't know if everyone else is quite as excited as me, but the TSL3 bracket show is coming up on Saturday, 1 p.m. Central, I believe 2 p.m. Eastern. And, I mean, a lot of Americans, I don't know if you foreigners know, a lot of Americans sit around for March Madness, which is when they choose the different college teams in the biggest tournament of the year in basketball, in college basketball. Fuck that. I'm excited for this. TSL3 is my March Madness. I'm so excited. Every TSL so far has been so good. The production value, the games. I mean, No Ninja is from TSL2 is just a legendary series. JF from TSL1. Incredible, incredible stuff. So this is going to start it off. Plus, there's going to be the tiebreaker, I believe, this Saturday. It's Select and who the hell is playing? Select and sorry guys. Select and Strelok is going to be this Saturday, and it's going to be amazing. So everyone, tune in. Believe me, this is exciting. And if you're not excited for it, get excited. Get your hopes up. It's going to be amazing. What happened with the SC Reddit Open?
Well, that's going to be happening tomorrow. I believe it kicks off at Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, so check out that. Of course, the SC Reddit team is a great bunch of guys. It doesn't have too many top pros in there, but regardless, the production values and everything warrants the fact that pro players should be going over there to play, but they're not doing it yet. It does have $50 for first place, and you also get a copy of Dawn of War 2 or Magicka from NewGamesNinja.com, their sponsor. So go and support SC Reddit, guys. They do a hell of a job bringing you guys that weekly tournament. There was some news last night that the IEM World Championship winner is going to be taking Idra's spot in the GSL. Is this true?
Yes. Oh, my God, my voice cracked. I apologize. Yeah, so GomTV tweeted, this is how they make announcements now in the 21st century. They tweeted that the winner of the IEM World Championship will take Idra's spot. This is an interesting choice by them. I'm saying this tilting my head, squinting my eyes, shaking my head no, because the winner of the GSL is going to be someone who got knocked out of Code A really, really quickly, and now all of a sudden they can get to Code S. Listen, congratulations to whoever wins the IEM World Championship. That's a great accomplishment. None of these players belong in Code S. But maybe they'll prove me wrong. I have no idea. I mean, I think it's a little ridiculous for someone who got knocked out round 1 of Code A to be like, bam, you're all the way back in. It's a nice gesture, though, to IEM from GSL to show that there's cooperation in the StarCraft 2 world. I know Carmack was talking about how they talked about it, IEM and GSL, and they worked it out. So very cool on that front. I just don't know about the actual players earning it, but whatever. I am excited to see them in the up and down matches. I just don't think the whole thing will go well for them. So were MLG maps, they were announced, right? Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, we had the MLG maps, of course, announced on Monday, and now they have released the fact what round or what map is going to be played for each round as the starting map. The loser will be picking the map, of course, if he does lose the first game. But game 1 of all of the rounds will have the same map no matter what. Sorry, that's kind of confusing. Go check it out, though. We will have the link over in the description, and you can see what... I can't believe my cat is in my lap. We'll see what is going on over there at MLG Dallas. There was an interview with Dustin Browder over at GDC, I think.
Whoa. Are you saying that something MLG is doing is confusing? Is that what you're telling? I don't believe it, JP. I'm sure it's very simple. Everyone should go check it out. But yeah, Dustin Browder was interviewed on GameSpot.com about the design decisions that led StarCraft 2 to be an esport. Is the way that they describe it. Basically, it's the story of how Dustin Browder came into the StarCraft 2 design job, had no idea what the hell esport was, and then explains it to us all as though we were, I don't know, either fifth graders or people who don't like esports. It's GameSpot, though. It's for people who aren't into esports. As you can tell by the comment section, people are like, competitive video games, scoff, whatever. It's clearly for a crowd who's probably not watching SC Center, but it's interesting just to see Dustin's perspective on it, because he used to be a part of that crowd very much so. He came into this kind of like, I don't know what the hell esport is. I heard it's something in Korea, but I don't know. That's literally pretty much what he said. He also called the Zergling Rush the most infamously imbalanced thing in all of gaming. So take that for what it's worth. But I believe that wraps it up, right?
Yeah, that's going to do it here for the weekend edition. Of course, you could follow myself at twitter.com/itmejptv. You can follow Patrick at twitter.com/chobopeon. Of course, send in tips. Kat, what the hell are you doing? Send in tips to tips@itmejp.com if you have anything that you want us to talk about specifically. Send it there, and we will get to it. Support the SC Center. We're going to leave you guys with a cover of Rihanna's Umbrella, brought to you by Celawera. So enjoy that, guys. We will see you on Monday for the Monday edition of the SC Center.
Let's go. Yeah, Celawera, Good girl, bad girl, No clouds in my storm, it's rain and high polarity frame. Come down on John and cross gone with your careful. You fly high weather and sick April. I don't know this rap. And precision check. What? Oh yeah. Let's go and Greg Smoker. Well, it never be water. Maybe it make a cheat. But you still be my star, and never got a prayer, and never met a time, and never got a prayer. Hold on. Because in the sunshine, shine together. Tell me what you know. We were doing a friend, take it out, take it out till the end. Now it's raining forever. Know that we still have each other. You can stand under my Celawera. You can stand under my Celawera. Celawera.